FYI. FYI. For your information, a podcast series that keeps you in the know. Delivering the latest trending topics and debunking myths in popular culture. Hello and welcome. This is FYI, and today we will be discussing reality TV shows, specifically Love and Hip Hop, and how this show has become the sensation that it is. While a lot of people deem this as mindless entertainment, it cannot be denied that it is an interesting show to watch. The premiere attracted 3.6 million viewers and was the top-rated show on cable networks in America for women between the ages of 18 to 49. Mm-hmm. So you have to ask, is it the people, the drama, the ratchetry maybe? I'm not quite sure, but hopefully you'll be able to figure this all out. Today I'm joined by Khanyisa Nomoyi and Siya Lela. Welcome to the show.
Hey. Thank you.
Let's just jump into it. The show Love and Hip Hop is based on America's hip-hop industry. And like other reality TV shows, it works on the premise that we get a sneak peek into the lives of some semi-famous men and women and the behind-the-scenes drama that goes with being in this industry. Mm-hmm. The show has been on TV for close to 5 years, and it has a number of successful spin-offs from it. And also the Love and Hip Hop franchise itself has got 3 versions and includes the original series, which is based in New York, as well as Atlanta and Hollywood. Yes. Mm-hmm. So Hollywood is actually like the baby of the show. It's the newest one. Yes. Yeah. So, Khanyisa, you've been watching Love and Hip Hop for a while now.
Since it started, honey, since New York Times season 1, and I watch New York, Atlanta, and Hollywood.
Oh, so you watch all 3 of the shows?
All 3.
And, tell us, why do you watch?
First of all, I think when I started watching the show, I was in my dramatic phase. So I just wanted to watch dramatic reality shows, and that's how I got into it. But I just continued to watch it because some of the stories that these women shared and the struggles that they went through with these men, I could relate to. Even though most of them are moms and in their 30s, but I could relate to some of the struggles that they were going through.
Speaking of the characters, this show brings a diverse range to our screen. And there's actually one couple that is rather controversial and viewers just can't seem to get enough of them. It's made of Stevie J, who's a record producer that has worked with the likes of Diddy, Notorious B.I.G., and Mariah Carey, just to name a few. And his spouse, Jocelyn Hernandez, the self-proclaimed Puerto Rican princess, who also rose to fame because of the reality show. Are there any characters that you find that are really real and that you've really bonded with?
Yes. Okay. So, you see, this woman is problematic. But because she's spicy, Jocelyn, I appreciate Jocelyn Hernandez. Yes. I love Arian, even though she's not in the main cast. I love Erica Dixon. I love Stevie J.
Really?
I am obsessed with Stevie.
Let's talk about that, because a lot of people refer to him as a womanizer. He doesn't get his act together. So what do you like about Stevie?
I appreciate Stevie. I started to appreciate Stevie late season 3 and season 4 right now, because he's really grown. But I appreciate Stevie J and how he just stuck by Mimi right through, and he's really matured.
The 411.
I've got the juice.
For those of you that don't know, the Real Housewives brand will be coming to South Africa. The Real Housewives of Jersey will feature a range of high-profile businesswomen and is set to air later this year. What's interesting is that the local version of the show doesn't only feature housewives. In fact, I think there's only one on the list who made her fame through SA's version of Come Dine With Me. Anyone remember Pulang Mash Spies? Don't worry, you're not the only one. The lineup is made up of a model entrepreneur, an actress, business manager, CEO, and franchise owner. I didn't really see housewife in that list, but I guess you'll have to tune in when the show airs to find out how our version turns out. And now, Siya, as somebody that doesn't actually watch reality shows, what do you have to say to someone like Khanyisa that is so passionate about the shows, that's a dedicated fan? What do you think about that?
I'm like listening to Khanyisa and I'm thinking, who are these people? Like, who on earth are these people? Like, these are real people who are famous, but I'm like, I do not know any of these people. And I think that since I missed the whole, like, the first season in 2010, I think, it just missed me.
So is it somewhat a trendy thing? So at the time when, you know, that one season was popular and Jocelyn was doing something crazy, like you had to be there then to kind of enjoy it the same way people enjoy it now.
Yeah. I feel like I missed that train.
You got schooled.
If you're someone that lives on planet Earth and you spend some time on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, then no doubt you've seen the hashtags and memes and heard the catchphrase, "Bye Felicia." Some think it's something that was coined recently, but in actuality, it turns out that it's a 20-year-old catchphrase from the movie Friday, starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Currently, the phrase is used by everyone from the Real Housewives of Atlanta to your primary school teacher. Bye, Felicia.
You got schooled.
Khanyisa, I'm going to come to you because you did mention that you are a feminist.
Yes.
And
Intersectional feminist.
Yes. And so just considering that, what do you think of statements like this of, you know, the negative stereotypes that come from women of color being portrayed on shows like this?
I admit there is a poor representation, like holistically, in terms of black women and our take on relationships and all of that. But even though representation is problematic, what keeps me watching beyond that is the fact that in every story I'll find a piece of myself in it. So that's really what keeps me watching. Like beyond, even though I know the show is not in line with my politics, but because I know I'll find a bit of myself in one of these women's stories, I'll watch.
Okay. And Siya, what do you think about just in terms of representation?
Yeah, no, I agree with most of what Khanyisa said. Like, and while I'm listening to her, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, like even though I don't watch the show, I feel like we do see these black women, but not in that, like not like they're not represented to that extent where you see them as as these crazy dramatic people. Like on the point of people watching, like it's the same with the Kardashians. Like people disagree with a lot of what they say, and we see the same kind of trends as you've mentioned in Love and Hip Hop. We see Courtney with Scott and the babies, and she's unmarried, and we see Chloe trying to find love, trying to get a baby and all of that, and Kim being naked all the time, making money off that, like, and those are people of color too. Yeah, I think that what you expose yourself to can have an influence on the way you like react and relate to things. So yeah. But it's not so deep that it just becomes who you are.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Like, what you watch can't be a reflection on who you are. No. Because, like, as you mentioned earlier, it's just mindless entertainment. People just want to be entertained.
Well, I guess that's all the time that we have for today. Thank you guys so much. And I guess there you have it. Whether you love them or hate them, it seems like these shows are definitely here to stay. I'm Amanda Marimba, this is FYI, and if you didn't know, now you know.